I feel myself floating away a little bit, actually, as we're talking now. I'm spacing out a bit, which is so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so normal to want to escape when you don't feel safe in your body. All of us experience that to some extent, honestly. Yep. Okay, I'm picking up on a few things as you're speaking. Your vibration has changed. What worked for you before is not what you're in alignment with now. And it's okay to let that old identity go and the old way of doing things go. And it's important that you do. And as you're talking, I'm getting a pain in my right shoulder.
Hello and welcome to Fully Seen, the podcast where we don't fuck about small talk. We dive straight into the deep end. I'm Danielle, your favorite psychic healer and host. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get into these episodes.
Welcome back to the Fully Seen podcast, where you get to be a fly on the wall of my psychic healing sessions. Today, I've got the lovely Charles with me, my first man on the show. Thank you for being brave to show up in the masculine energy, which we need more of. Men are just as emotional as women, and I hate that that is not as widely celebrated as it could be. Thank you for being here. Just let me know what you would like help with. Is there anything that's really current for you, or we can just tune in and see what your body is ready to release?
Yeah. Thanks, Danny, for that intro. What is present right now? Gosh, there's so much I could talk about. The last week or so, I've been actually, let's rewind a bit further. At the end of last month, I did a Vipassana 10-day silent meditation retreat.
Wow.
Which was, very, very powerful. Really, really beautiful experience.
Was that your first one?
The first time, yeah.
Wow, yeah, I've never done that, but I've heard a lot about it. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Beautiful experience. It's so challenging. I dealt with a lot of anxiety inside there, so many feelings. And like, I knew it was going to be difficult, but I couldn't really, you couldn't really anticipate this level of like feeling and stuff. But like, I had massive breakthroughs whilst I was inside, like huge stuff happening. Like, we don't have time to get into all of it now, but
okay, cool. Well, I'm glad though, because that's such a rare opportunity to just be in silence. And I can spend 2 hours in silence and have a breakthrough and an epiphany. I just wish more people would do it.
Yeah. And my meditation practice has stepped up since then. So
I bet that must seem real easy now compared to the days of silence.
Yeah. Well, the last week it's been difficult again. There've been some challenges and I've been struggling with some exhaustion. It feels like, not that I've been particularly busy, but like I was socializing a lot, and obviously we had this heat wave recently. I think that's been part of it. But also, socializing feels really difficult. I mean, I remember last time when you did an astrology reading for me when we first met, you told me that I was going to be in a period of, can't remember how you put it exactly, but solitude and a lot of alone time. And that's been so accurate, so true. And
yeah, but astrology doesn't lie. And it's always nice to have a heads up about these things, because you can fight against it, or you can be like, oh, I get it. This is what's needed right now. And actually, to be honest, it's Mercury retrograde at the moment. So there is a feeling of stop pushing forward, just take stock, reflect, rest and recover before the next push forward. Yeah. So I love that you're noticing that. I don't feel like socializing. And if you get that sense, it's usually there's a very good reason for it. As long as you allow yourself to have what you need, it's not a problem. It's when you try and force yourself into situations that don't feel good, when your body's saying no.
Yeah. Well, this last weekend I had my birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yeah. Cancer. And then I had a very hectic gig the day after. And then the day after that was my partner's birthday. So it was a lot. It was a lot this weekend. And then afterwards, I was totally crashed.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do anything. No.
Okay.
I'm lucky though. I'm lucky that like my life and working situation, everything is very flexible. I don't know how I would manage, to be honest. I was such a sensitive person that how I would manage. I remember how it was when I had a normal job. It was a long time ago now, like 7 or 8 years. Yeah, 8 years now when I had a normal job. And it was brutal for me. Like I struggled with lots of things then with.
Yeah, I know. I'm the normal jobs just don't suit really sensitive people, and other people don't get it. That will drain me. It would take me a day and a half to recover from one shift, like And so again, I am trying to normalize that and make more people aware that that is a thing that we have to deal with. And we do have to manage our time and energy very differently to your average person. I love that you're in touch with that side of yourself and that you've created a life that really allows you to be the sensitive person that you are. But I really want to know what I can help you with today. Come on, let's pin it down.
Well, maybe there is. I actually had a little bit of a meditation, maybe a download or an idea.
Okay, great.
That came through because with music, I'm also losing a lot of motivation this last year and just in general. Like when I go out, I play street music and I find myself not being energetically rewarded the way that I used to by it. Like it just feels very draining a lot of the time. I feel exhausted afterwards and I don't feel like fully valued in it.
Do you feel like you're valuing yourself by doing that? Is that still who you are? Just because that's who you were doesn't mean
Yes,
that's who you are.
it's been a while now that I've been doing the same thing. And although it has been like on a bit of an escalator, getting better in some ways, like starting to get more concerts and people seeing it, like there was also a lot of difficulties trying to put it out there and then not really succeeding with that and So I have the feeling like, especially with the transformations that I've been going through the last couple of years, been big, like really big, like a lot of inner work. And I had like one creative idea that popped up just last week. I say I've been exhausted the last week, but like I haven't really made any steps towards it yet. Could be something, could be not. So the idea is like that popped up was to record guided meditations.
Yes.
And I also want to do like with the spiritual work that I've been doing, like I really feel like I want to be of service, you know?
Yes. Okay.
So much I want to be of service. And that's what feels true. Like I say it now and I feel the energy moving. I feel emotional.
Yeah. Okay. I'm picking up on a few things as you're speaking. Your vibration has changed. What worked for you before is not what you're in alignment with now. And it's okay to let that old identity go and the old way of doing things go. And it's important that you do. And as you're talking, I'm getting a pain in my right shoulder. Do you get any pain in your right shoulder?
In the right shoulder, no. In the last week, so I cleared a lot during the Vipassana, and it was a lot in the hips and down here, which is almost completely gone. And a lot of the back pain's gone. One thing that's come up the last couple of weeks is the bit in the left shoulder and neck in this area. I've been feeling something.
It's weird because I'm feeling it very much in the right shoulder. It's like you're bracing yourself, you're protecting yourself. If you're aware of what your body's showing you, I don't get shown those things. I get shown the things that you're not aware of. So I'm going to run with what I'm receiving because it came in very strong.
That you've kind of gestured this way because sometimes it does feel like there's kind of an imbalance. Maybe a little bit of this and
okay. Yeah. All right. There's something going on that we're working together with to reveal here.
Yes.
And I got excited when you said about these meditations. I think you've got this audio expertise, like musical expertise that can translate into different genres and different avenues. And like you say, you're a light worker. You're here to share this new, you've opened up the channel wider by going into that silent retreat. And so you can't go back. You can only go forward. Okay. We just need to clear out whatever it is that's getting stuck in this shoulder because I can feel it really intensely. Okay. I want to do some tapping on that and we'll just see what layers come up as we do that. My painting also today that wanted to come out is called Karma. I don't know if there's something like that we need to clear. Okay. So we'll work together and we'll see what happens. Let's start tapping on the side of the hand. Deep breath in, even though it's time for me to move in a new direction.
It's time for me to move in a new direction.
And I'm not sure what that means.
And I'm not sure what that means.
Or what that's going to look like. Part of me is scared to let go.
Part of me is scared to let go.
Of what I've known. And what has worked. And another part of me knows it's done. This feels like a big heart opening as I say that. It's like your heart is ready to expand and let more in. I love, accept, and forgive myself completely.
I love, forgive, and accept myself completely.
You okay? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Is it hitting some emotion already?
Yeah, it is. I feel movement.
Yeah. What
Feel
is
the
it
chest.
bringing? Yeah, in the chest. Yeah, that's grief. And if it's coming up and out, just release it. Be brave. Let it flow. Okay.
I feel like I come close often, and it's difficult to. It's like I feel emotions start to build up, and it builds up, and just like in general in my meditations also.
Okay. You even find it hard to release when you're just by yourself?
Yes and no, because I cry a lot,
Yeah.
especially the last months, weeks. But there's definitely a feeling that there are certain blockages that are blocking a big release.
Okay. Do you get a sense about what that is?
No.
I just got an intuitive hit, which is around feeling fully grounded and safe and secure in your body,
Mm-hmm.
which also opens you up to more abundance. Think about a tree that's solid and rooted. It's just so abundant. Of course, it's going to bloom. Of course, it's going to do its thing. Of course, there's no question about it. But if you're not properly rooted, you can't really grow in the way that you would like. That's the image I got as I connected with that. A part of me is resistant to grounding.
Is resistant to grounding.
I've got a smile. What's that about?
It's funny because I have a character and a tendency, like in my younger days, I enjoyed drugs a lot and partying, and I'm a bit of a spacey character, I would say, and I really enjoy and crave intense experiences. There is some resistance somehow to, I don't know if it's resistance or it's just not so natural to me
Be in a
to
body.
it'd be, yeah, maybe that.
It's a
Maybe it's
bit
that.
like what I'm kicking up from you is a Pisces energy. And I remember that I actually forgot to look at your astrology chart. I got it up the other day and then I forgot to look at it again. So I trust that I didn't need to. But I'm getting what I'm sensing is this Pisces energy, which is very much an escape artist. They want to they'd rather be away with the fairies sometimes and like in out of body experiences or connecting with other realms than fully embodied and connected. But those experiences are way better when you're fully in your body. Like that's where you have your most profound psychedelic experiences. Even a breathwork journey is out of this world, and that's happening in the body. That's one of the most psychedelic experiences I've ever had. I think we need to get you more comfortable with grounding that mystical side of yourself, because even meditation takes you away sometimes. But the meditation could be, how could I be more in my body? How could I land more deeply here? Because you're on earth for a reason, my mate,
Yeah.
You can go to the spiritual realm when you're done, but you're not there yet.
It's aligning with some of the thoughts I've been having since the Vipassana of like this of groundedness, and also for me it shows up in a kind of willingness to be more normal, because I've always identified as a bit of a weirdo,
Yeah.
and rejected social norms in a lot of ways.
Yeah. That's your Aquarius energy. That's like the rebellious side of you that doesn't want to fit in. It doesn't want to blend in. It wants to be different. And you can still be different and grounded. This is it. Sometimes you have to get all parts of you on board. If a part of you is saying it's time to ground and it's time to be more present and it's time to be more abundant, then you have to connect with that part of you that says, hey, inner rebel, hey, the part that doesn't like to conform. How can we do this in our way? How can we make it unique to us?
Yeah, that's what we need to work out.
Yeah, so you're not dismissing that part of you that needs individuality, but you are honoring the part of you that needs grounding. No part of us is better or worse, or we don't dismiss any of it. It's all valid because that's what makes up our unique character. But if you let that part of you win for too long and there's no balance on the other side, it's like the earth element needs to be there. Earth is money, it's practicality, it's quite boring. Is structure, is routine.
I feel myself floating away a little bit actually as we're talking now. Like I'm spacing out a bit.
Yeah.
Which is so funny.
Detached.
Yeah.
Whoa, check out, what is this woman saying? I can't compute. No. Let's dive into that a bit further, okay? And well done for noticing. Okay, even though I have a tendency to check out.
Tendency to check out.
I check out.
I really check out.
I detach. I float away.
I detach. I float away.
I escape this body of mine.
I escape this body of mine.
But is that working for me?
But is that working for me?
Is it bringing me the things I desire?
Is it bringing me the things I desire?
Is there another way to do this?
Is there another way to do this?
Am I open to this growth edge?
Am I open to this growth edge?
This challenge of grounding myself.
This challenge of grounding myself.
Being more in my body.
Being more in my body.
Even then, you just landed. Did you feel that?
Yeah, definitely.
How does it feel?
Yeah, there was some kind of recognition that it hasn't feel safe to be in my body, and that's what's kind of causing this zoning out that I have sometimes. And maybe that's also where some of the procrastination is coming from.
Yeah, it's so normal to want to escape when you don't feel safe in your body. So many people experience that. All of us experience that to some extent, honestly. Yep. Instead of running away when it gets difficult, how can I be with this? And I'm channeling so much healing energy for you. Reiki is coming through for you now. You're being supported in this. This is an important thing for you to look at, but you just do it gently. You just think, okay, what made it not safe for me to be in my body? And get curious. When did I first not feel safe in my body? Where did I learn that, or where did I experience that?
Earliest I can remember, if we go back, the things that come up strongly is definitely like school experiences. It was a very difficult time for me. There was a lot of bullying. I didn't want to be there at all, to be honest. In school, it didn't feel good to me.
No. Again, see, that's the I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be anywhere but there.
Yeah.
We learn early, very early to leave. Where do you feel that in your body?
Right now, I feel a lot like down in the root chakra.
That's our security center. That's our grounding. That is the root. And that's of the earliest chakra that is formed. This is a core wound that is ready to be healed, because we wouldn't be revealing this today if it wasn't time to look at it. And everything is divinely timed, even our wound healing. Trust me, I've been on this path for a long time. This is great.
Absolutely, I believe that.
You're ready to reconnect with this like your root, your sense of safety and security. And it's time, even though I've had experiences that were really hard. I didn't want to be where I was. I was being bullied. In a situation I couldn't get out of. My only choice was to detach, to protect myself. And again, so many people can relate to this. But I'm not at school anymore.
Thank God. I'm not at school anymore.
No one likes school. Does anyone like school? Does anyone get off lightly from fucking school?
No, but crazily, some people function. I don't know how.
I don't think they do. If you actually had a good chat with them, I don't know. Everyone's a bit scarred from school.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's natural.
Yeah, it's not. Anyway. It's fucked up. And I'm not at school anymore.
I'm not at school anymore.
Who gives a shit what people think of me?
I'm not at school anymore. Who gives a shit what people think about me?
Can I actually be bullied now?
What
would I do if someone was?
What would I do if someone was? I'd laugh.
Yeah. It's about them. It's about them and their shit, not yours. So don't have to carry this burden anymore.
I don't have to carry this burden anymore.
Rewrite the story.
And rewrite the story.
Let's see. Anything that's hard to say is a challenge, okay? I'm going to rewrite this story. Of my root chakra.
I can feel like my voice opening up.
Yeah, there we are. And the throat is the best place for clearing energy, okay? So saying it out loud, being witnessed in that is so powerful. And all the energy of everyone who's going to watch this video, we're all in it together. I love this. Thank you for being brave enough to do this with me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I am safe to be me.
I'm safe to be me.
I'm safe to be here.
I'm safe to be here.
I'm safe to be grounded in this body of mine.
I'm safe to be here, grounded in this body of mine.
And no matter how fucking difficult this life gets,
I'm
committed to being in my body.
I'm committed to being in my body.
More and more each day.
More and more each day.
I am learning to stay in my body.
I am learning to stay in my body.
That is actually the safest approach to problems.
That is actually the safest approach to problems.
Because my body holds the wisdom to every problem.
Because my body holds the wisdom to every problem.
And I'm not giving my power away.
And I'm not giving my power away.
I'm not checking out.
I'm not checking out.
I'm checking in.
I'm checking in.
I love, accept, and forgive myself completely.
I love, forgive, and accept myself completely.
Wonderful. Come to the top of the head. I do not need to brace and protect myself anymore.
Do not have to brace or protect myself anymore.
I can relax and let this go now.
I can relax and let this go now.
I've been carrying this for so long.
I've been carrying this for so long.
Who would I be without it?
Who would I be without it?
I'd be a highly successful meditation man.
Be a highly successful.
There we go. Come on.
Yeah, wow, there's it. Yeah, that's it. There's something limiting me. I laugh because it's like so stupid.
Yeah, but
it's like that doesn't feel scared to say it, like that I'm not worthy of being that.
Is that true? Is that 100% true?
Or something, or being. No, because I know I have a lot to share. It's there. It's waiting to come through. But this is all
part of me is protecting myself.
Part of me is protecting myself
from my own success.
From my own success.
And I can't quite understand why.
I can't quite understand why.
But I'm willing and ready for this to change now.
I'm willing and ready for this to change now.
That's the truth. That right there. You said it. You said that very clearly. I'm willing to see this differently.
I'm willing to see this differently.
I am stepping into my successful era.
I'm stepping into my successful era.
Boom. There we go. We said it easy. How does that feel?
Feels good. Feel like...
Yeah. Great. Solid. You were like tree-like then. You were tree-like when you said it.
Yeah, this is really ringing true, what everything you said about groundedness. And I really feel like that grounded stability is like the place where I need to be if I'm doing a guided meditation.
Exactly.
That's the place where I need to be. I need to be a rock or a tree.
Yeah.
Strong.
So no wonder you were procrastinating around what comes next, because you didn't have that connection that allows you to channel what you need to channel.
Mm-hmm.
I am grounded.
I am grounded.
I am rooted.
I am rooted.
I am safe. I am strong.
I am safe. I am strong.
I am successful.
I am successful.
I am of service.
I am of service.
And I am valued and rewarded for that.
And I am valued and rewarded for that.
My next chapter is going to be fucking fabulous.
My next chapter is going to be fucking fabulous. And I deserve it.
Exactly. There's no question about really that. Hard. Exactly. Hands on heart. Deep breath in. There's a bit more of an excitement energy now. I think you lost your mojo because you couldn't quite figure out what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's like excited/nervous. It's a similar sort of feeling in the body. Because anything that's new is going to be like, the first time I do a podcast, it's like, but this time is a bit easier. Every time we do something, it's a bit easier.
Yeah.
Get on with recording your meditations.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I need to put the practice in, get used to it.
Time for an oracle card, all right? Let's see what comes out.
I think it's a good time. Yeah. Excited.
Let's see. Okay, what does Charles need to know? Oh, fell on the floor. Oh my God. Okay, all right. So it's not quite time to action. You've got this card, which says idea incubation.
Okay.
Okay, I'll read it to you and then we'll talk about it. Spirit will give you plenty of ideas and we can get excited by this and jump in too soon. Remember you were saying you're feeling a bit exhausted, a bit antisocial, a bit like I need to recharge. That isn't always the right time. Well, it isn't the right time to do. Okay. That's you're in yin mode rather than yang action. The trick is to receive the idea, be grateful for it, park it and let it percolate for a while, like a good coffee. If you are still excited by the idea at a later date, then and only then act on it. You might have other ideas that pop in. Mm-hmm. And you need to use your amazing imagination to try them on for size before you action anything. Sometimes it's just a heads up of what's to come so that you can get yourself ready for it. Other times it's just showing you what you don't want. It could be one of many options, so don't be too quick to act. When you feel into an idea, it can evolve and change, or make you realize that you might prefer to move in a different direction. Remember, try ideas on for size before you buy into them. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got drop your oars and let spirit row for a while. This is saying, I'll read this one as well because it seems important. Often it is most confusing just before clarity arrives, and that can last for as long as it needs to. I like to think the more baffled I am, the more is happening beneath the surface for my benefit, which I cannot yet know about. Why does this happen? To trigger our fears to be healed, to test our faith, and to give us much needed time off to rest and enjoy ourselves. We never know what is going to come out of the blue, but something always does when we need it and when we are ready for it, not a moment sooner. Remember, just because nothing appears to be happening in your current reality doesn't mean that is true energetically. Clear message.
Yeah.
You're getting these juicy ideas, write them down, journal them, play around with them in your imagination. But until you get that the urge to create, you could even like practice some bits if that feels the right thing to do. But there's no rush, is the sense I'm getting. And you're preparing yourself energetically for your next role.
Yep.
How does that
Yeah,
feel?
I think there is a sense of like when the time is right, when my being is ready, when it's gonna flow, you know? Doesn't have to be forced.
No.
I know that nothing good is really coming out of forcing it.
Awful. It's like the worst. It's the worst. Just trust the process. You're onto something. Spirit really wants to use you in a different way. They're just preparing you. Really, your practice and your homework is this grounding piece. How can I stay in my body? What makes it hard for me to stay in my body? Get the torch out, shine a light on all those things and go, okay, is that happening now? How can I make peace with that? How can I release that now? Because those old stories just keep us stuck in a loop we don't want to be in.
Yeah, in a way, the meditation retreat was really good preparation for this. It was getting more and more comfortable with discomfort, with uncomfortable stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, to bring things back to the body feels like that. Yeah.
I feel your energy is so different. There's a solidness to you now rather than a lightness that was there before, which is very a spiritual connection. But when you marry those two together, that's when the magic really happens.
Yeah, it feels serious. Serious energy.
Yeah. Take myself seriously.
Which I think about myself in the past, it wasn't really there. I hated to take things seriously.
So what do you think shifted?
I don't know what exactly has shifted, but it's just all this work that I've been doing, but it feels like it makes sense because the seriousness has a more purpose in spirit, in my spirituality, in my journey. There's a use that I care about for this seriousness, you know?
Yeah, I love that for you. I think you will see a huge difference from your energy when you started this to how you are holding yourself now.
Mm-hmm.
And if you approach your new business idea with that energy, magic. You feel like calmer, like just more centered, more here. It's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Really lovely to witness.
Yeah. Before we came on, I was really tired and there was it was exhaustion. I felt like I had to have like a quick nap before I came on. But I've also come to recognize that some of the times when I'm exhausted, it's like it's anxiety feelings that are kind of making me exhausted. It's strange, like
Yeah,
really coming to terms with what it really means when I'm exhausted.
exactly. Is there something I need to be feeling that I'm finding difficult? Sleep is great therapy, especially for anyone with a lot of Pisces in their chart. A nap is therapy. Great. Go to sleep. It usually sorts most things out. But also, I love that sense of curiosity that you have around, oh, what is going on here? Why do I need a nap? And often before you connect with a healer, your body knows, oh, great, we can get rid of this. We can bring this up to the surface now because this can be held safely in this space. No wonder you were feeling things before we connected.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been so good to connect with you and help you on the next step on your journey. And I'm excited.
Yeah, it's been exciting. Yeah. It's been a really, it's like, feels like things coming into place, locking in. Yeah.
Exactly. And we're all supporting one another on our purposes. We can all activate one another. Your meditations are going to activate other people.
That's what I want so much, because the feelings that I feel that from doing all of this work, this spiritual work, I want people to feel the same things. I want people to feel the joy. I want people to have the breakthroughs. I want to lift people up.
Yeah.
That's the point, that's the purpose. That's what I want.
And you create with that intention and that energy. You have to embody that energy, which you are now. I feel like that feels complete. It's a very clear message. The energy feels so much more aligned, and I am so happy you received what you needed.
Yeah, I'm glad it came through quite clearly. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you for being the first man on Fully Seen.
It's an honor.
I hope there'll be many more. Let's call them in.
I hope so. I'm looking forward to
seeing
more of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
Thank you again, and good luck with everything that you've got going on.
Thank you, Danny, and thank you for all of this, and best of luck to you.
Thank you for watching this episode of Fully Seen. I really hope it's touched you in some way, and I would love to hear how in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, share it with other people who need to see this. Episodes will be coming out fortnightly on a Wednesday, so take your time to watch it again, repeat the tapping section. And if you would like to go deeper with my work, you can visit flowwithdanny.co.uk, where you can buy my books, oracle decks, online courses, and one-to-one working with me. I am so happy you are here. Stay tuned for more. Thank you. Bye.